What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Observant Lineman. Once again, the integrity of the Patriots organization when it comes to things like this is under extreme scrutiny. As everybody knows, the controversy right now with the New England Patriots is that they were caught by authorities during a Cincinnati Bengals game filming the sideline where the coaches were working, where the coaches were sending signals and players in and out of formations during the course of a game, under the guise of filming a documentary based on recruiting, quote unquote recruiting and scouting. The New England Patriots are now being scrutinized for whether or not that film was actually being used to spy on the sidelines of the Cincinnati Bengals. So we are right now at this moment looking at a potential Spygate, the sequel, #Spygate 2. Let's look at this report from the Bleacher Report. It says Patriots video is about 8 minutes of Bengals sideline amid NFL probe. While the New England Patriots released a statement saying a production crew that filmed the Bengals sideline during their game against the Cleveland Browns on Sunday did so without ill intent, there is reportedly about 8 minutes worth of Cincinnati hand signals and substitutions on tape. I mean, isn't this just what we come to expect from New England? You know, championship titles to the side. Why is it that we always come back to the fact that they're doing things that other teams don't do because they look as if they are shady and with the intent of gaining an advantage on the football field? And I have a great story to go along with this. I'm going to share it with you guys as soon as we get done with this article. But it says here, Paul Denner Jr. Of The Athletic reported the film crew shot the Bengals sideline for an extended period of time. Footage that offers a view of coaches giving instructions to players on the field. The film crew received permission from the Browns to record the Patriots Do Your Job series. That's their placebo documentary, which was set to focus on the life of an advanced scout. Really? So, because people really want to know about what an advanced scout is doing in the NFL. The Patriots acknowledged the crew filmed inappropriately, but denied any ties to their football operations. Bill Belichick told reporters, "Yeah, I'm really focused on getting ready for the Bengals here." Yeah, we know. I just think all that's being handled internally, or however it's being handled, I don't know. Again, I have no involvement in this and no knowledge of it. I really don't have any idea what exactly is going on. I can tell you that we've never, as a coaching staff, and I personally have never used any video footage at all of anything that those production people have done other than what's shown on public television or something like that. We don't have anything to do with what they do, so I really don't have much knowledge of the situation. Of course, that is like the usual that we get from Bill Belichick in terms of how he responds to questions with reporters. He just goes down a lot of very vague, ambiguous statements of, I don't know, we don't do things with them, I have no idea what's going on, blah, 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 blah. But again, let's go back to 2007, and this is where the story that I'm going to tell you guys comes into play.
It was one of the biggest stories in sports. The New England Patriots caught videotaping a rival team's coaches as they sent signals to their players. A former team employee said this week the Pats had been doing it for years.
There was no deception.
The taping was actually a deliberate, illicit scheme by the Patriots to cheat their way to victory. He says Walsh was instructed to shoot the game, including hand signals, in plain sight, wearing Patriots gear. And he provided the video to the league and CBS News as evidence.
It says here the NFL obtained the video and is reviewing the matter. In 2007, the Patriots were fined $250,000 and lost a first-round pick, and Belichick was fined $500,000 for illegally recording the New York Jets sideline signals. The so-called Spygate scandal briefly damaged the reputation of Belichick and the Patriots after it was revealed the team had been improperly recording opposing teams since 2000 for 7 years. And here we are 12 years later looking at what appears to be a similar situation. And while, for me, when I hear them talk about, or when I hear Bill Belichick talk about, they don't know what that production company does, of course, that's just the evolution, in my eyes, of the process of getting it done without drawing any direct link between the football operations and what they were filming for that documentary. And again, it just goes to show that, you know, when these guys have their minds set on it, they do whatever they need to do to assure that they have an advantage on the football field. Now, in 2007 in Jacksonville, we made it to the playoffs. We ended up playing the New England Patriots. They were undefeated. Of course, we all know about the whole history of that situation with their season. But this was the year that Spygate was going on. And in that game, we are tied at halftime. We go in at the half. Our coaches are whispering to each other. Nobody wants to talk loud. They're telling us not to be loud when we talk about schemes, talk about what our adjustments are going to be for the second half. And, you know, it was really an air of caution around everything that was going on, mainly because we were nervous as to whether they had any kind of listening devices inside of the visitor locking room in that playoff game. I mean, this is the playoffs. It's do or die. It's win or go home, right? So we come out after the first half, or after halftime is over, we come out for the second half, and lo and behold, on the very first play of the second half, as we're in the huddle and David Garrard is getting ready to give the play, the entire sidelines headset stopped working. And from there, we had to transition to using signals to send in plays instead of being able to work through the mics that you see coaches use every Sunday in the NFL. So again, if this is a situation where our team was being filmed, then this was now the perfect opportunity for the Patriots to cash in on that filming by getting an opportunity to see what our formations were, see what our signals were, and then make their adjustments on the fly. Needless to say, we lost that game. It does seem a little bit weird that now they have a film crew that is supposed to be filming a documentary on advanced scouts, like there's any demand for that. And they have 8 minutes of sideline film directly pointed onto coaches, directly pointed at signals that are being given for plays, directly pointed at formations that are being sent in. This is all an elaborate process to gather data, and they're able to dissect and decipher and break the code, if you will, of what a team is trying to do based on the signals that they send in at any point during the game. So at the end of the day, I think right now we're just getting a very small piece of it. I can't imagine that the NFL is going to do a lot to let that information or any more information than needed leak out in terms of what's going on with this probe that they're now taking a part of. But let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Hit that subscribe button. I am your observant lineman, Uche Nwaneri. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified each and every time that I drop a new video. I appreciate you guys checking out this video on what appears to be yet another scandal that may be brewing against the New England Patriots. I will catch you all on the next video. Peace.